Books you should read based on your favorite movie and vice versa. If you liked The Day After Tomorrow or Source Code, I definitely recommend you read Recursion by Blake Crouch. Both this book and these movies follow memories and time travel. They're all super fast-paced and interesting. The Day After Tomorrow and Source Code sort of follow time travel from the start of the book. For Recursion, this comes into play a little later in the book, but I think the vibe of this book and the movies are all very similar. And when you do get to the part about time travel in this book, it's very interesting and similarly fast-paced to these movies. Next, if you liked Interstellar, I think you should read Project Hail Mary. These are both set in a dystopian world where astronauts are sent out to space to try to find a solution to fix the world. They do have slightly different focuses. Interstellar is a movie that follows more of the discovery of different planets. There's also a specific human enemy. The book, on the other hand, focuses on one astronaut who's in space the entire book, and it also focuses more on alien species. It has the most well-written alien species I've ever read about in a book, so the focus is a bit different, but I would say they're both really interesting and they have very similar vibes. Next, this one's actually a show. If you enjoyed Dickinson, then you should definitely read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Dickinson is actually based on Emily Dickinson, who was a real poet, while The Seven Husbands is fictional. Both this book and show follow very tragic and sad love stories. They're also very beautiful stories. Next, if you liked A Quiet Place, you should definitely read In the After. These both follow creatures who suddenly appear on Earth one day, and they hunt based on their sense of hearing, so everyone has to suddenly live in this quiet world. Both are very fast-paced, so if you need a movie or a book that'll draw you in right away, these are definitely for you. A Quiet Place focuses more on a specific family and how they survive. In the After sort of starts off that way, but it goes a bit more into finding other people and finding out about the origin of these creatures. And the final pick I have, if you like the Hunger Games movies, then you should definitely read The Hunger Games. I think this is one of the best movie adaptations that I've ever seen from a book series. I really loved the first 4 movies that were adapted from these 3 books. And then later on, I read A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I was worried that the movie wouldn't meet my expectations, but it actually far exceeded them. The movie was incredible. If you enjoyed watching the movies, I think you should also definitely read the books because they go so much more in depth and just make you feel even more attached to the world. And if you've only watched the movies, but you need a little bit of motivation to read the books, you should definitely read Sunrise on the Reaping because the movie is coming out next year. And who doesn't want to be able to say that they've read the book before the movie? These were all my recommendations. Let me know if you have any more in the comments down below.